Good morning, children. The other day we have learned how to find the roots of a quadratic equation. See here, today we will learn about the discriminant of the quadratic equation and what is this discriminant of the quadratic equation and how does it help us to tell the nature of the roots of quadratic equation. Okay, let us start the session. Before we learn about the discriminant of the quadratic equation, let us learn what do we mean by nature of roots. See here, if a quadratic equation is found its roots, the roots are either real numbers and equal or real numbers and unequal, or the roots are imaginary or complex roots. Okay, this is called the nature of roots. Whenever you are asked to tell the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation, you should be able to tell whether the roots are real roots and equal roots, whether the roots are real roots and distinct roots, whether the roots are imaginary roots, complex roots, or no real roots, or the roots do not exist. Okay, let us understand what do we mean by imaginary roots or imaginary numbers or complex numbers. The complex numbers or the imaginary numbers are those numbers which are of this form, that is, under the square root. If you find any negative numbers, then we should call such number as a complex number or an imaginary number. Okay, see here, square root of 4. Under the root there is plus 4. So I call it as a real number, not a complex number. Square root of 4 is equal to 2, which is a real number. Okay, but if square root of minus 4 is equal to, then I will write it as 4 into minus 1. Here I can write it as root 4 into root minus 1. Root 4 is 2. That is why it is 2 into square root of minus 1. Here under the root you will see a negative number. So the entire number is complex number or imaginary number. See here, if it is square root of 1, then it is plus or minus 1, which is a real number. But square root of minus 1 is not equal to plus or minus 1. So square root of minus 1 is not a real number. It is a complex number. Let us take one more example. Square root of 12 is equal to 4 into 3. I can write it as root 4 into root 3. Here square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. Square root of 4 is plus or minus 2 root 3. Here the entire number is a real number, right? But if it is square root of minus 12, as I have already told, under the root sign, if there is negative number, then the entire number is called not real number or complex number or imaginary number. Okay, so minus root 12 can also be written as plus 4 into minus 3. This is root 4 into root minus 3. Root 4 is plus or minus 2 and square root of minus 3. Under the root there is negative integer, therefore this number is a complex number. Complex number into 2 is again a complex number. That is why ultimately I can say square root of minus 12 is also equal to plus or minus 2 square root of minus 3, where this entire number is a complex number or imaginary number. Okay, because square root of minus 3 is imaginary number or complex number. So children, whenever a quadratic equation is solved, we will get two roots. But those two roots can be real roots and distinct roots, real roots or equal roots, or imaginary roots or complex roots, or no real roots, or the roots do not exist. Okay? This is all about the nature of the roots of quadratic equation. Okay? But whenever a quadratic equation like 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is given, or 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0 is given, or 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0 is given, and we are asked to tell the nature of the roots. What will we do? We will first find out their roots by any one of the methods and look at the values of the roots and then decide whether they are real roots or equal roots, real roots and distinct roots, or imaginary roots. Okay? But the discriminant of a quadratic equation helps us to state the nature of the roots without calculating the roots actually. Okay? Let us see how this discriminant helps us to find the nature of the roots without calculating the roots actually. Okay? See, b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. See here, a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, okay, has the values a, b, c which are constants. If b square minus 4ac is taken, this b square minus 4ac is called discriminant of the quadratic equation, right? And it is denoted by the symbol delta. Delta means discriminant. Okay, this discriminant helps us to find the or to state the nature of the roots without calculating the roots of the quadratic equation actually. Okay, see here, if the value of the discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then we should decide that the roots are real roots and distinct roots. Okay, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we should decide that the roots are real roots and equal roots. Okay, if the value of b square minus 4ac is less than 0, means negative value, then we should decide that the roots are imaginary roots or complex roots or no real roots, or the roots do not exist. Okay, let us find the discriminant and state the nature of the roots. Okay, example, 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0, right? It is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What I do is I find out the values of a, b and c and find the values of b square minus 4ac. Here the b square minus 4ac is 12, which is greater than 0. So b square minus 4ac is called discriminant and it is equal to 12 and greater than 0. Therefore, what should I decide? I should decide that since the value of b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, the roots are real roots and distinct roots. Okay, let us verify by actual calculation of the roots, right? Okay, let us verify. We know that x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. When we substitute the values of a, b, c here in the quadratic formula, we get x is equal to, okay, 6 plus or minus 2 root 3 by 4, and here 2 comes common, therefore 3 plus or minus root 3 by 4 remains. 2 1s are, 2 2s are, get cancelled. Thus x is equal to 3 plus or minus root 3 by 2. So x is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 2 is one root, and x is equal to 3 minus root 3 by 2 is another root. But when we look at both the roots, both are real numbers, therefore real roots, and both are not equal, they are different in values, that's why they are distinct roots. Okay, hence the verification, right? Let us take another example. 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0, right? It is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 for. Therefore, the values of a, b, c are as shown here. Let us find the discriminant's value b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac's value is found to be 0 here, right? So, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. What decision should I take now? Since the value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal, right? Let us do the verification. X is equal to quadratic formula, and when I substitute the values of a, b, c, I got minus of minus 4 root 3 plus or minus root 0 upon 2 into 3, because the value of b square minus 4ac is 0, therefore square root of 0 is plus or minus 0, right? After this, 2 3s are 6, and then minus of minus 4 root 3 is, it is plus 4 root 3, right? So 4 root 3 plus 0 by 6, and x is equal to 4 root 3 minus 0 by 6, right? Here this is equal to 4 root 3 by 6. 2 3s are get cancelled, therefore x is equal to 2 root 3 upon 3. Here 2 root 3, and this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3, because root 3 into root 3 is root 3 square. Root 3 square is nothing but 3. But here root 3 and root 3 get cancelled, 2 by root 3 remains. Similarly, if this x is equal to this 2 root 3 by 3 is taken, after the simplification, this will also come as x is equal to 2 root 3. Now look at both the roots. Both the roots are real numbers, that's why real roots, and both the roots are equal in value, that is why equal roots, right? Hence the verification, right? Let us take one more example. 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0, right? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is its standard form, and the values of a, b, c are shown below here. Let us find the b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is, okay, minus 3 square minus 4 into 2 into 5. So minus 3 square is 9, minus into plus is minus, 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40, minus 40. Minus 40 plus 9 is minus 31, but minus 31 is the value of b square minus 4ac, which is the discriminant. Here minus 31 is less than 0, so b square minus 4ac's value is less than 0. What decision should I take now? Since the value of b square minus 4ac is less than 0, the roots are imaginary roots or complex roots. Okay, let us do the verification, right? To find the roots of this equation, actually we use this formula, and after substituting the values of this, I get x is equal to 3 plus or minus square root of minus 31 upon 4, right? So children, here the roots are x is equal to 3 plus root minus 31 upon 4, or x is equal to 3 minus square root of minus 31 upon 4, right? Here in this root there is a square root under which there is a negative number, that's why this is a complex number. Then 3 plus root of minus 31 upon 4, this becomes a complex number, that is why we call it as a complex root. And here also x is equal to 3 minus square root of minus 31 by 4 is a complex roots. Hence the verification. Is it clear? Now let us tabulate the things what we have learnt in this session. See, the equation is 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0, and the value of b square minus 4ac is minus 31, which is less than 0. Therefore, no real roots, or the roots are complex roots or imaginary roots, right? And if we actually calculate, look at their roots, their actual roots are 3 plus root minus 31 by 4 and 3 minus root minus 31 by 4, which are complex roots, right? Second example, 3x square minus 4 into root 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. And if we calculate its b square minus 4ac value is equal to 0. Therefore, the discriminant is 0. Then we can say that the nature of the roots is real and equal roots, right? Let us actually calculate their roots and see. Look at the roots. Roots are 2 by root 3 and 2 by root 3, which are real and equal, right? And 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0 is the equation, and its discriminant value is 12, which is greater than 0. Therefore, the roots must be real and distinct roots. And here we see that this is the equation, and its roots are 3 plus root 3 by 2 and 3 minus root 3 by 2, which are real numbers and distinct numbers. Okay. And lastly, look at this. 2x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0 is the given equation, and the value of the discriminant b square minus 4ac is minus 8, which is less than 0. Therefore, the nature of the roots, what we can say is no real roots, or the roots are complex roots or imaginary roots. Is it clear? So children, if we actually calculate the roots and see, we find that one root is 2 plus root of minus 2 upon 2, and the root is 2 minus square root of minus 2 upon 2, which are complex roots or imaginary roots. These are also called then we say that the roots do not exist, or no real roots. Is it clear? Okay. Now, I give some examples to you. State the nature of roots of a quadratic equation by finding its delta, means by finding its discriminant. Okay. Okay. So children, in this session, I hope you have learned the meaning of discriminant of a quadratic equation and its uses. Okay. You know that the discriminant helps us to find the nature of the roots without calculating the actual roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. Let me summarize. If the value of this discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the real roots and distinct roots. If the value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the real and equal roots. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then we will get the imaginary roots or complex roots, or the no real roots, or the roots do not exist. Okay. Please work some problems on this and be perfect. Thank you for watching, and tomorrow I will come with the new concept. Till then, goodbye.